There is a sound you have not heard for a while. Party time! Let's hit that victory sound, it's called, again. Woo! Amazing.
Whoa.
Hello to everyone. This should be fun. Absolutely. Exciting.
It should.
I'm ready. I'm not sure I am, but there we are. I'm glad someone is. Good vibes. I'm excited. Hello. Good question from Christian. Where are you from? We are beaming to you from sunny Wales, aren't we, Michael?
It actually is sunny this week.
For once.
Yeah, that's not sarcasm. This time around, it's for real. It's very sunny, very nice. Yeah, and actually, like, it's almost good for tanning.
Yeah, if you're into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad is probably sunbathing. He's always sunbathing.
Definitely.
Well, I tried to share the Welsh flag, but StreamYard doesn't recognise it. But it's a good flag. Anyway. Yes. We have from Serbia. Woo, exciting. Pedro. Dave Collison. Woo. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Scrimba is the best. And Tom Chance is here saying,
Hey.
I still heart Wordle. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, I still heart Wordle too.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys still playing it?
I last played it on Thursday.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay, fair enough.
I hope the sound's okay.
Fair enough.
Let me know how things are going. With the music, yes. It might be too loud. I have no way of knowing. So let me know. And Hell is one step ahead, which is excellent. In that, we have a tradition here.
Yes.
Where if you are brand new to the stream, never watched before, please put a bunny rabbit into the chat.
Yes.
If you've been before,
Yes.
hit me with that tiger.
Yes.
Amazing. Whoa. Hello. Here's the main mistakes I made making my Worldle clone. Yes, I'm sure it will be the same here. Oh, Dave's stuck in the basement. Oh, I hope you get out soon, Dave. Yes. I'm from Brooklyn. I never would have guessed Brooklyn gal. Excited
Good name.
to be here. Yes. Dave is hitting us with the element. I just started the Python course on Scrimba.
Ooh, nice.
Hello from Nigeria. Woo. Oh, so many, I can't keep up. That's amazing.
Wow.
Yes. Very specific. Or maybe it's actually not. I don't know how big this is. Hello from the western slope of the Colorado Rocky Mountains.
Aren't they like thousands of miles long?
Could
Or maybe those are different
probably.
rankings.
Yes.
Oh well, yeah, cool.
Yes. This is interesting. I found the answers in local storage. And since then, I can't stop cheating Wordle. Yeah, Worldle, if you don't know, has no back end. So the answers are just there in DevTools. Should you ever want to use that information? Oh, we have some bunny rabbits. Amazing. Another flag. Another bunny. Ooh, I'm new to programming, says DNA. And I hope this will help me understand coding a bit more. I hope it will, but I can't promise that. But it might entertain you. So one of the two we aim for. Look at all these tigers. Yes. Ooh, honey.
Oh, very nice.
Oh wow, there's millions of them. Crikey. Woo, Emma's back. Emma has been on our live stream on Wednesday. That was nice. With you.
Yeah. A couple of months ago, wasn't it?
Hello, Emma. Ooh. Amazing. Okay. Oh, crikey, there's loads of them. Ooh, so many fun months. Yes, that's good.
Yeah, very nice.
So, right. We want to clone Worldle.
Yes.
And the first thing to do is look at what Worldle is. Because Michael doesn't know.
I mean, I've seen like Twitter messages and stuff, but that's kind of the extent of it. I think I played it once, but I can't remember now.
Okay.
I know that New York Times bought it, and it's kind of, I don't know, is it still hip? Or is it like not hip anymore? Do people play it as much as they used to, or not? Don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we're going to reignite it. But anyway, this is Worldle. So you put in a 4-letter word, not 4,
5.
6, 5. A 5-letter word.
Good start.
Yep. And yellow means it's in there, but it's in the wrong place. And grey means it's not in there. And if one is in there in the right place, you get green. Now, I don't know if some people manage to do this without the use of a Wordle solver. If they do, props to them. I'm not one of them. So I use this so I can put in valid letters O and E, bad letters C-L-N.
That definitely feels a bit like cheating.
Well, then I sure hope you don't Google things when you're coding, Michael.
yeah, but you know, that's not for entertainment.
That's my response to you. So now we can choose one of these.
Okay.
I'm going to go R because that's the best possible letter. So I'll put R in here and see what it spews out. Adore. That sounds nice. Let's give that a go.
Yeah, but the O and E probably should have been in a different place.
Yes, they should. I didn't think of that.
Yikes.
Okay, well, you get the gist.
I did.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
I actually haven't played. What was I going to say? I haven't played today, so I don't know what the answer is. Yes. Oh, I was saying, time flies. Done so much since that stream. Oh, brilliant. Passed my probation the other day.
Congrats.
Us. Massive victory parade.
Nice one.
Right. What's the fun in doing that? Succeeding, mainly. Or not always, actually. I do it without help. I can't believe there are actually custom-made solvers out there. What's a daytime TV show called like this game? Is there one? Oh, Countdown. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Countdown.
Kind of. Yeah. Anyway, we should continue. So now you have the idea of what Worldle is.
Yes.
But I feel like you need to see the green in action. I can arrange that. We have in here D, O, and then E, strict mode. So that means...
And then A and R are no longer.
No, yeah. 67 results. I reckon it might be detox.
Whoa, close enough.
I thought it was actually going to be detox then. But anyway.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can actually see why it's so addictive. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, detox. So it's D-E-O. Okay. And T somewhere, well, T presumably is in the end.
Yeah, I guess it would be. Interesting. We're not just going to play Worldle for the whole hour.
Yeah, and then...
I reckon it's depot.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, that I did without the helper. Yeah. Oh, it's depot.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Well, okay, fair enough.
Brilliant. So anyway, that's what we're trying to make. And here's what we have.
Okay.
I commented out. I mean, Worldle doesn't actually have a button, but I thought for testing purposes, we might want one.
Okay, well, I mean, fair enough.
So that's this bad boy. And then we have a div with a class of board.
Well, I feel like this whole hour will just go to, like, create a board with my CSS skills.
I don't actually need this. I originally put it in there because, well, I won't bore you.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Okay.
So now we have this.
Okay.
And, yeah. An empty function called play.
Okay.
So, yes, good plan, Dave. Michael's going to start playing this.
I don't think so.
Without help. I thought everyone used help. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So,
I mean, there are always purists, you know?
Yeah. We have 5 letters we've ascertained earlier and 6 attempts. So the first thing we need to do
Well, create the grid.
is generate the grid, indeed. So my idea, don't know if you would agree with this, is to not hard code the HTML, but rather generate it with JS.
Interesting. Oh, so you want to
Agree with
draw?
that then?
So you want to draw a board every time you submit something? You just want to redraw it?
Oh no, not every time I submit, just on page load.
Oh, well, why not just writing an HTML?
Well, it would be quite laborious to write out 30, I guess, inputs, wouldn't it?
Oh, I see. I mean, can you just like well, I normally prefer to like prototype HTML CSS first in hardcode and then kind of like switch it off into JS if it needs to be. Because I feel a little bit intimidated by the amount of CSS that needs to be written to it.
The amount of CSS
Yes.
for these inputs.
No, for the whole board.
Well, even that's not that much.
Is it?
What do you mean? It's 3 background colors.
Okay. With letters. Well, anyway, let's do the board first in HTML, and then let's go from there.
Okay. I feel like that's a waste of time. Let's not do that.
Okay. Well, in that case, fair enough. Let's go then.
Anyway, const.
You probably want. Well, okay.
Guess is allowed is my idea. Is 6. And then const I will do crikey. Num
What?
yeah, oh no, that's what num of letters per word equals 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then what we can do is for I can never do this off by heart. Let I equals 0. I up into the number of guesses, or guesses allowed, I should say. We will add 1 to I. Let's see what that does. Console.log. Woo! Actually, no, let's not console.log woo. Let's console.log I. I think I have a mistake.
Do you actually have console displayed?
Usually it pops up anyway.
Let I equals 0. I think I never runs. Does that? It needs to be the other way around.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Woo. Yes.
Cool.
So that is the number of guesses, aka each row. So I think each row should be a div, yes, which will contain 5 inputs. So what we'll do is make I'm going to call this grid container. So const container. What's wrong with container? Actually, no, I think you're right. I think it should be row.
Ooh, good. That's one.
Is that what you had in mind?
No, I didn't have it that good, no. But I just kind of chuckle every time I see a generic, like coding word, which is usually a container or something else. Yeah, cool. Create element, good. Fair enough.
Okay, so just to test this, I will now these are just, the styles for the mystical button, which isn't doing anything. And flex to hopefully put things in the middle. So div. Let's see what this is doing. Height 50 pixels. Width 50 pixels. Border 2 pixels. Solid. There we go. So it's only generating 1 though. Oh, I need to.
I think it's in the same spot, isn't it?
No, I think there's another issue. It might be. Check the old dev tools.
Yeah, only one div.
No,
actually,
that's the board that was already there, so it hasn't generated them.
Don't forget the semicolon in here. Yeah.
Oops. Oh, right. No, I haven't appended them.
Oh yeah, right.
Anywhere.
There's only one div.
Yeah, which is the one that's hard-coded into the HTML. Ooh, Jay Tompkins is here. That's exciting. Interesting to see. Where are you going to grab the words from? Oh, yeah, well, we're nowhere near that stage yet, but hopefully we'll get there. It's been a while, hasn't it? It has.
Yeah.
Yes, look at that. Charles, if we had kept an eye on the chats, we would have known quicker.
Well, we figured it.
Oh, no, Wordle got spoiled. I should have made a warning. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yes, whoops. Sorry about that. How long would this take?
Spoiler alert.
Well, we have an hour. I'm not sure how long we're going to, or how far we're going to get with it. We shall see.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say it's more.
Yes, I would say so. Hello, Rahul from LinkedIn.
Hey.
Anyway, I now must, I suppose maybe that takes some clarification. I am the community manager at Scrimba. So I'm not a professional coder, I should say that. Michael is, so...
Yes, but, you know.
We might have a good
That doesn't mean anything.
We will have a good soon. Anyway, then we want to append it to the board, I think.
Yes.
But I need to grab the board first. Const board equals document dot get element by ID. It already has an ID. Oh, board, you will see.
Right.
Oh, already highlighted. That's handy. And then we do board dot append child.
It's up.
Right. Let's give that a go.
Append child row probably without.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Cool, that made something.
That has made something.
A column.
Yeah. The reason it's got this at the start is because it's also outlining the container. And it's overflowing its container. But let's not worry too much about that. We can comment this out. And now we can work on adding the inputs into the div, Michael. I had in mind another for loop, but it needs to be inside this for loop. Is that bad?
That's all right.
Is it?
If you've got
It seems like it's not really
well,
good.
if you've got a use case for it, sure, why not?
Let's do this. Copy and paste. Num.
Usually,
Letters per word.
yeah, usually it's kind of.
Actually, the whole thing is very similar to this. Open.
Sure. You probably want to name it instead of I. You probably want to give it another letter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of like
J, maybe.
Yeah, it's after that mathematical, like when you name vectors. IJK.
Not named many vectors in my life yet.
Fair enough.
But input will be added to column. Will it? Yeah.
Yeah. So you add You probably
This
want
always
to add
confused
yellow
me.
or red.
Board, yeah, you add column.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
There we are.
So that has actually worked, but we need to.
5 by 6. Yeah. So now you just need to style it and make it a bit less Excelish.
So this is our Excel clone. No.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Yeah. So input, I reckon, can be height. This is one case where I think fixed pixel height and width is quite good. I'll do 40 pixels.
Okay, thank you.
Width 50. Right, oh, they are actually square.
Yeah, they're squares.
Okay. 50 each then.
And
then margin. Because there is a small gap between them.
Right.
Yeah. 0.1 and. We have inputs, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that actually looks pretty similar.
That's good news. Yes, I agree. You're doing a great job. Ooh, thank you. Oh. Alternatively, says Jay, you could create document fragment and append it in one go. Do you know about that?
No. What is a document fragment?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Document fragment. Your HTML? I'm just doing the whole thing within our HTML.
Ah, right, I see.
We could do that, and that probably would be a lot easier.
I see.
You want to give it a go?
Well, I mean, we've already done it this way, so.
We have already done it, so let's go with that one. Yes.
Nice to know.
But thank you for the suggestion. Digging the background music. Woohoo!
Okay.
Oh, fist bumping bears. That's nice. I suddenly want some shreddies. Woo. Yes. Now, one thing about Worldle is. One thing that always annoys me about Worldle actually is that there's,
Please don't tweet at me.
there's no cursor. I mean, I know that you only ever type in the next box, but I always click it thinking that there should be a cursor.
Oh, right, I see.
You know?
Right.
If I'm alone in that, then well, apologies. But let me know if you think a cursor would be a nice addition.
I don't think you need to apologize for that opinion.
You know, I have some racy opinions on this show. But yes.
You know, Wordle needs to have a cursor when you click into the box.
Well, our Wordle has one by default.
Yeah.
But anyway, where I was going with this is Wordle, you can only enter one. Well, I can't now because I've already solved it. But you can only enter one letter, of course, into each
Actually,
input.
what makes me wonder, like, how could they do when you type in the first one and then it just automatically switches to the other one?
Well, yes, that's the other thing.
I always, when I filled in like online forms, I was like, oh, this is neat. I like that. But never really looked into how it's done.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah, I guess we're about to find out.
The first thing we need to do is limit these inputs to only accept one character.
One character. So there must be some kind of attribute or something.
Indeed, there is. It's nice and simple to do. In our, just making this smaller.
So when you create element input, presumably somewhere.
Indeed.
Okay.
Which I now can't remember where it is. Here, we do. Inputs. But set attribute. Why is that not cooperating? Set.
I think it's alright. Oh, actually, do you have the input? You call it column.
I call it column.
Yeah.
That's actually wrong, isn't it? That should be input. Because it doesn't create the whole column.
But input box. Yeah, or...
Input L.
I mean, to be fair, what is that box itself?
It's an input.
Yeah, but I mean, what kind of, like, in the world of Worldle, what is it? Like, a letter box.
Michael, let's not overthink it. We get into long discussions about naming things, don't we?
Yes.
Input L, dot, set attribute.
Okay. Don't forget to change column on the neckline as well.
Oh, yeah. And we want to set an attribute called max length. And we want to set that to Uno.
Okay.
Now, hopefully, yes, we can only type one letter in.
Okay. And how do you then switch to the next one?
Yes, one thing at a time, Michael. Oh, look, we can do that in here. In this selector, we want to have text transform uppercase.
Nice.
Indeed. And text align center. And I think it should be bigger. Font size 30 pixels. Oh no.
Sounds good.
So that's 1M is that big. So let's go with.
Yeah, 2M. That's good.
I mean, it's expanding the boxes.
Oh, is it?
Which now means.
I didn't notice that.
Okay, let's not worry too much. I'm sure people can get the gist.
Yeah.
Jay Tompkins is going to name his first child Fu.
Mm.
What about the second one? Could you recap the code real quick for those who joined just now? That is a good idea. I'll let you do that, Michael.
Sure. Okay, so don't quote me on HTML CSS. But I think what we've done so far is just the input, right? Actually, no, we've somehow styled the box as well. It's already styled. So
it doesn't really have any extra style.
No, yeah. So it's just the input. So it's height, width, margin, and then the text bits. And I think JS-wise, Leanne decided to create these variables where you can store the length of the word and how many guesses you can. But basically, the guesses tells you how many rows you have, and number of letters tells you the columns. And then you just drew by creating an element. So here, create a div, append it. Also, that board is already grabbed from the HTML, which is right here. And then you just went through another loop to add all of that. I mean, inherently, people kind of go against nested loops because big O, like the speed with which the code would run is big O of n squared.
It's not that performant, basically.
Well, basically, if you do 10 squared, that's 100, and then 100 squared is what 10,000 and stuff. So it kind of goes.
So it's not that performant, basically.
Yeah.
Jay Tompkins pointed out we could have done the whole thing in one go with inner HTML.
Yeah, but on the other hand, again, we're talking about, in this particular instance, it doesn't matter because you literally have 5 by 6. So it's n squared does not make any difference when the number is that low.
Emma says, naming things is always the hardest part. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big O equals Roy Orbison. I agree.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Right, so we have this. Now, the next step, Michael, we have two directions we can go. We can either sort out skipping to the next box automatically.
I don't want to know what the second one.
The second one is when you enter, when you've entered a word.
And you want to type again, it replaces the letter.
No, I think what's more important is enters the word, so to speak. Submits the guess.
Oh.
So what do you think we should do?
I think we should do in logical order, the skipping bit.
Okay. I want to make it clear that I don't know how to do that.
Okay, fair enough.
I have done some research.
Okay.
I have discovered. For anyone who would like to see.
I mean, to be fair, we could just go to the source code of Worldle. If it's is this still open source?
Well, I don't really know.
I mean, hang on, it should still be in DevTools, right?
Okay. Where?
So let's have a look around. So, if we extend this a little bit, so we can have a look at maybe sources. Yeah, there we are. Software is provided as is. Oh, okay. So that looks like it's been.
Oh, look, it's at the bottom row by the looks of it.
Yeah, I think that's copyright Microsoft Corporation.
Yeah, because they bought it. Well, no.
Permission to use, copy, modify, or distribute the software for any purpose with or without fee is hereby granted. Oh, very nice of them. But I think this has been already minified, so the code is would be very uncomfortable to read.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, that's not nice. But anyway,
hiding your $1 million code, Michael. If you click on this, look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's have a look at that. But I'm sure there is something on GitHub.
There's something. Well, that's I think where this came from.
Yeah, but I don't have your context, so I want to see what's up. Auto tab HTML. Oh, right. Okay, nice. Yes. So you're saying that this is C's all together. So function auto tab. If current get attribute and current value length is current get attribute max length. Okay.
So if that means if it's reached the end of the allowed length, which in our case is 1.
So you basically give this function 2 elements, the current element and the next element, and then if it has an attribute of max length, you basically switch over to the next one, right? And then you say.
Well, not if it has the attribute of max length, but if
it has attribute of max length and
if the value equals the length of the value is the max length.
Okay, so this is how it basically determines if it reached. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and then input text max length. Yeah, okay. On input, you add this auto tab to the input. You give it the element this, and then you give it. Okay, so you basically give the current thing and the next thing. Okay. Okay, well, interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, we can probably just grab that.
The only thing so 2.focus. What does that mean?
So basically the element that you pass in, see this document form input name. So you basically pass in another HTML element, and you call on that HTML element you call focus. So you can.
How are we going to do that then?
Oh, you can say, for example, input L dot. Oops, focus. There you go. See, that's the method is already on it. So they basically just call it. My question is, how are we gonna pass the next element? Yeah.
How are we going to go to it, you mean?
Well, how are we going to find what the next element is?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right, okay. Well, okay, so let's just fix this function. I'll just auto-format it a little bit. Someone who is writing C# for a living has written this, based on how the code bases were positioned. Anyway, so yeah, and then basically we have auto tab. So we need to find out current and the next element. So I suppose
that would just be the one that's in focus, won't it?
So the current one is the one that is currently in focus, but how are we going to find what the next one is on this?
Yeah.
How are we going to tell it that, hey, there is a next one?
Well, this is an interesting point Jess B has made.
You could probably get them by IDs or something.
Can you add IDs when you create an element?
Yeah.
I reckon you can.
I think so.
You could just do set attribute ID and that set it to J, I think. Or you set it to input plus J type of thing. Because they obviously all need to be different, don't they?
Yeah, it would be you grab. So let me just quickly.
Or you could set it to a random number between 1 and 10,000.
Yeah. So basically, was it input L?
How would it find? Shut up, yeah.
Yeah.
You could give each input a unique ID number. Could you nth of type next? Oh. That's interesting, Homer. Yeah.
Ooh. Could you next? Yeah, let's have a look at that. But anyway, so you have. Is it the input? Yeah, on input. So okay. So add event listener input, and then we're just gonna add auto tab. Right.
So what's that done? Adding an input event listener to the input element, and that runs auto tab, which is our function which is going to skip it to the next.
Yeah, but we need to pass in the arguments. And do you remember how do you what was that function? I think you did like.
You need an arrow, don't you? So
I execute this with. Oh, I don't remember. Bob, like a couple of weeks ago, sent us.
Look at this. Groovebird says you can use next sibling. Oh.
Next sibling. Yeah.
I mean, that sounds
where
good.
does next sibling come from? Like, where's this? Where'd you get this property?
What?
Is it from document? Oh, actually, yeah, maybe like document next.
Next sibling. Yeah, that sounds like it makes sense. Next sibling. Oh, next sibling property. W3 schools. Document. Element body. Item. Next. This sounds nice and simple.
Yes.
Yeah. Did I just close it? No.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
On that note, I'll say. Okay, so
we need to just tell it.
people are saying yes, next sibling should work.
Okay, well in that case, I'll just quickly Google wizard. Just add event listener. Pass arguments, because I forget about that. Pass arguments to Funk. Pass arguments. What?
What are you trying to do?
Oh, okay. So you just say function.
That's if you're not declaring the function outside of it. You just want to run some code inside, basically, without making it a separate function.
Yeah, well, I want to basically do like this. I had the same issue today. Cleanest. Why is it selected?
This again.
Yeah.
iPad is resting on my
touchpad.
Yeah, that's the one. Hey guys, what's up? Let's see that. Laura says hello. And then Charles has helpfully given us what you can do when there isn't a next sibling, which would be very nice. That would be very nice, actually.
Okay.
You can submit the word. Oh, this is exciting.
And I think that should current and then so current is input L, right?
Yes.
And the next one would be input L dot next sibling. Next element sibling? What? What's the difference?
I don't know.
But
Go with that one.
Yeah.
Oops.
So. Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh my word!
Oh my word!
That is amazing.
Indeed. That's
Indeed. Ooh.
Incredible. Thank you for the suggestion.
Nice one.
There was a question earlier which
Yep.
I wanted to look at, which was jumpstart code. Do you still need to create and append the row first? We could do it by just writing inner HTML and then appending the whole thing together. But we discovered that after we'd written this. So that's why it's like this. Legacy code.
I mean, all code is legacy, right? Anyway, yeah, it's gonna, well, you know, I don't think we're at the stage where we're going to refactor anything just yet. There will be a lot of
still in
stuff.
beta.
Yeah, you know, it's like, it's never perfect first time. So yeah,
Yes.
it's fine. But yeah, that's a good.
Oh look, you can enter a 2, which is not really optimal.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
But never mind. We won't worry too much.
But I think you can add an attribute to say that you only.
Do you think it's an easy fix?
Yeah, I think it's literally.
HTML inputs only enter letter. Maybe it's just type equals text. That would be nice.
No, I think
like
you should probably numbers as well.
I think it is. You just add type equals text. So that would be in here. We want another one of these.
Can you set multiple attributes? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I think
you
it's
actually
better
can, but
yeah, but I think it's
neater to do it like this. What we do? Type equals text. Okay, still working. And you can still enter a 4. There. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, Michael, is this what it's like to be you? With the billions of tabs open. It stresses me out.
I feel totally normal.
I have
what do you
to
mean?
keep my tabs closed, otherwise I just feel stressed. Okay, don't need this.
So that says only allow digits to enter in the HTML input, which is. So I think what you want to do is. No, hang on, scroll up.
jQuery.
No, scroll up. I think the answer was there.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, they've got a regex. I don't want to use a regex. Numbers can be text. That is true.
I think it basically says input pattern. Actually, okay. Pattern.
See, I knew this wasn't going to be easy.
Simple input. Pattern.
What Oki says. Oh, okay. Look at this.
So I think it's but I'm not sure.
Pattern.
You had to add regex, right? A to Z.
A bit of regex, says Tom Chant. Oh,
Yeah.
must we?
But I think
Okay.
I think more is it Oku? Yeah, what Oku says.
Ah.
I think that probably does it. So instead of I think what we want to do is say, do you want to add?
Is there a pattern attribute then? And if so, what does it do?
Let's just close it.
Yes. What?
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
HTML5, a little input text, have alphabet on it. Okay.
Give
so
it a bit.
Input pattern.
Oh. No.
You can write a wildcard. Type text. Okay, so you still need to add that type text. But yeah, you probably.
I mean, I think we can just copy that.
Yeah.
Sorry about my neighbour's power tools.
He's back at it.
Yeah, sun's out, power tools out. Yeah,
Oh well.
Yeah.
Could be honest.
it could be. Nope. I think we can remove type equals text because that's the one that did do it.
Am I doing it the right way? Has it actually added it?
We get the old dev tools out.
Is it not F12? Oh no, it is F12. Okay. So-
What?
Backslash pattern.
It is adding it.
But I think you also need to add on invalid function. Actually, set custom validity, what?
Some people, like somebody might have the answer in the chat, hopefully.
Okay.
I believe it's just regex. Oh. Stick this on the input.
Okay, done.
No, I don't think we have. Look, it's got a little hat thing.
Well, it's...
You need this. Where even is that character?
Which one?
Oh, there. Okay. Is that it? Plus. This should be plus, says Jay. But okay, I think that's the same. Yep.
Yeah, so hang on a second.
Is it the same as what Jay is saying? Equals
explain regex. So character class range.
He's saying keep reading, keep going.
Keep reading where? There?
Oh, but it won't stop you inputting the characters.
Yeah. So I think
it only helps with validation. So how do you stop it inputting the characters? You could use a condition if not a letter. Input value equals empty.
Okay, let's keep googling.
Is it that it won't check the regex until you submit? If you say type equals email, it doesn't tell you email is invalid until you submit, doesn't it?
Only.
I think it does, because you get the red box around and you're like, yeah, I haven't even finished typing, you're telling me it's wrong.
So how do I make an input field accept only letters in JavaScript? Okay, if you want only letters, so you say document form, okay, so they add, is that, okay, so he basically adds, or she, no, Stefanik, so he says, there we are, he gives a regex test, and if it tests, then you say invalid character, and you basically say nope. So,
what does Worldle do if you try to put a number in? Does it just number? Well, I mean, that's what we should find out. Maybe after all of this, you can actually add numbers into Worldle. That would be annoying, wouldn't it? Anyway, Worldle. Accept. Okay, so no.
Yeah, so it does nothing.
It just says, well, nothing.
Yeah, so in that case, I think what it does is if it accepts letter, it just like passes and that's it.
I mean, I think that's
it does nothing.
What Dave is saying. You'd have to have an event listener checking on change and resetting the input value to an empty string if it ain't a letter.
Yeah. So I think that's what we're going to do as well. Oh well. So in that case...
Come Chant thinks David's right.
Yeah.
I think so too.
So in that case, let's just say input.
But Flash Learning is saying input type should be set to text anyway.
Okay.
Done.
Done.
Don't know. I think that is good practice, but I'm not sure what difference it will actually make.
Probably accessibility.
Yes, that's true.
So we have here change. Is that the one? Function.
You want change, and then I think you should have a separate function person. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Ran.
Yeah, I like it. So, okay, in that case, if input L dot text content, is that like a function is a number or something? Or you can probably just text, we can just do that. Test. Right.
By default, input is text. No, I was thinking that, Omar. I think it is. It doesn't hurt to declare it.
So test
is nan. Is not a number. Sounds good.
So I think we need the opposite, right?
We should have JO every week. Yeah, so then if it's not a number,
I think it's global.
Then you're going to run your
There we go.
auto tab function, aren't you?
So is nan. So this is not a number, so I needed the opposite.
Is not a number.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, to be fair, like, just from
It's fine.
from the language
fine.
perspective, you shouldn't make negative function names because it confuses people.
Yeah,
But there you go.
but you know, YOLO.
Yeah. Input L text content. Pause. I think that's what we're gonna do. Is that like that? So that accepts it. Boom.
No, because like that is a number, but I think the type is still text.
Ah.
Oh.
I'll just console log the input L text content.
I knew this wasn't going to be an easy fix. Oh well. Pass int, says Jay Pumpkins.
So say that again?
Pass int.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, oh boy.
Of course. I mean, it's a rookie mistake. Input L. Of course, because it always changes. I think we need to move this.
That's what.
Actually, should we?
Yeah, someone a bit earlier said it should all be in a conditional. Who said that?
Because it switches.
Someone said that. I'm sorry I can't find it, but someone said it.
Yeah, because you see, it always console logs the empty string. When I say add event listener, and then you just say input L text content.
It's now doing when it is not a number. So
No, I always run it.
Joe Tompkins says Leanne is on it. Am I?
For some reason,
I don't feel like I'm
it
on
always outputs the empty string of this input
Yeah,
element.
but what I mean. What do you mean?
Well, on change, we want to console log the inside of whatever's there. See, but it doesn't say D. It just says empty string.
You don't want inner HTML. You want text content.
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm not sure this conditional right now is going to work because it's always an empty string.
Oh, I know why. Because it's tabbing.
Tabbing out.
Yeah, it's tabbing to the next one. And then it's console logging
The next one.
the empty one, which is a shame. Yes, those event listeners will run effectively at the same time.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay. So in that case, oops.
I would have thought to use dot value, says Charles.
So in that case, we probably want to add it all in the one place. I think we need to run I think we need to do this validation logic before we auto tab.
What? Can you click on this comment here for my email?
Oops. Huh?
OML, need the if conditional in the change event function. That way it only runs the next tab. If conditional is true.
I think, well, isn't that what we have? If conditional in the change event, but the thing is that it won't get to that because we auto tab it. So I think we need to run the validation before we auto tab. So it should be written in this function on the input. So like, huh? What? Auto tab at all? That's still empty. So maybe I was wrong. Okay.
Hold on.
Am I even trying to log in out the right one? Input output. Yeah, that is the. Why does it not? Why does it show the old one and not the current one?
I don't think it is doing that. Well, someone said earlier, does text content work with inputs? And now I'm wondering,
oh, actually.
Does text content work with inputs? And I'm suspecting it might not.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's a different.
Hedge
value.
Oh, so yeah, that's what someone else said. You got to use that value. Yeah.
Okay.
Hallelujah. Inputs use value rather than text content, says Dave. Indeed.
Okay. So in that case, we can probably bring all of this in. So it's a value. Okay, so it's a value here. Okay, remove that. Okay. Is it not a number? We console log.
If it's not a number, we console log.
Yeah, but we want to now do the opposite.
If it's not a number.
Yeah.
So if it is a number, in other words.
Else we auto tab.
Okay.
Well, else we auto tab. Okay. Fine. But it has.
Yeah, but we need to do the pass in. Like Jay said.
Yeah. So now we just need to pass in.
We're getting there slowly, but surely we are getting there.
Is pass into global? Do you remember?
I'm just going to ignore that question.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Need else auto tab. I think we have that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave has managed to break his website while I'm watching this. I can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, I'm staring right at it. Should be valuable, shouldn't it? Okay, now there we are.
Yeah. Now we're doing it. I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah.
I wanted to press this one.
Why would you have a fart noise on a soundboard?
I don't know.
Oh, word.
No.
Oh, Irene.
Forget past instance, Jay. Use string match. Well, we've used past int, so we're both going with that. Should I do Wordle as a Scrimba course? Yes, you should, Jay. Please send me a message on Twitter. That would be great, actually. That would be great.
Okay, awesome. So it actually does it. Right. So now.
Now we've finished because we've run out of time.
Oh right, okay. Well, the next one will be if you hit backspace, it actually removes the previous element. But I think if we have next sibling, you can have previous sibling, and that would be pretty dope.
I think so.
Yeah, nice.
Hopefully, Jay will be able to tell you how to do the rest of Worldle in a Scrimba course. That would be amazing.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Yes. Wow. That is all we have time for today. Thank you, everyone, for coming and making it amazing with your brilliant solutions. I hope you learned something.
I miss seeing you all.
Who was it earlier? I probably won't be able to find it now. But somebody said, is this what it's like to code as a developer?
Kind of, but you kind of, I work in the back end, so like things are a little bit more familiar on that side. And like DOM API is, especially a raw DOM API is not something I'm super familiar with. So it's a little bit easier slightly further down the line. But yeah, I would say it's pretty much the same. You always kind of research the stuff and then look at the stuff again, and then it doesn't work. And then you bang your head against the wall until it works. Yeah. So that's why I've got a massive forehead. It's like, it's really good at hammering a ball.
On that note, I hope you can join us for the next live stream. It's not for a couple of weeks because I had to reschedule it again. It was my fault. Intro to AI and DevRel.
Ooh.
Yes, very exciting. It's on April the 6th, which is my dad's birthday. Yes.
Nice.
Come along to that. It will be extremely exciting. Thank you for coming. Oh, I wasn't sharing. Here we go. Yes. Brilliant. Scrimba hoodie is lit.
Hey, limited edition. I don't think they make those anymore.
Yeah, that's true. It was, you can have another hoodie if you make a course though, Jen. That would be amazing.
There we
are. Flash Learning looks forward to us solving algorithms.
I'm not looking forward to that.
No, I am. I'll be watching from the sidelines. Brilliant. Well, thank you for coming once again. And I will see you all next time we code live in 2 weeks. Bye for now.
Good night, everyone.